What's up? Ian here. And I wanted to make a quick video on Ollama.com. Some of you may have already heard it from other videos and other people making videos on this thing, but I essentially use Ollama to firstly check what models are there that are open source that I can like just download locally. Ollama allows you to like run models locally. It's basically a wrapper to use with like models, and like you can't just like download an AI model and expect it to run. You need some interface or something to work with that package, right? It's like downloading a game, but you still need like Steam or some executable engine for it to like inference and run, right? So Ollama is kind of like that. So I was looking for something that can read documents and images and stuff like that, and I came across a bunch of different models. There's so many freaking models now. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to find for the right model, right? In terms of, when I say right model, like in terms of cost, how big it is, accuracy, stuff like that. All right. So one model that I've been hearing about was Quen. It's an open source multimodal model. That means it understands text and understands images, PDFs, so you can throw anything at it and it'll understand. That's what multimodal means. And it has different sizes. All right. So just for you to understand the nomenclature. So 0.8b means 0.8 billion parameters, all right? And this is 2b means 2 billion parameters, 4b means 4 billion parameters, right? And as you can see, the size keeps on increasing over here as bigger the parameter count is. And it's given how much context it can hold in a session and input text image. So basically for you to understand is that more parameters means the LLM has more data points for it to work with. More, you can ask it more complex stuff. It'll be able to give you more accurate responses and stuff like that because it has a bigger brain. All right. Think of this like more parameters means more neurons in the brain. All right. So it knows more. And I was just going through some of the benchmarks over here. I actually don't know each of these benchmarks, like what exactly they've been testing it on, because I'm not that I don't know that much of AI. Also, I'm not an certified software technical coder, whatever, but I love fucking around with AI and tech and stuff like that. And I've taught myself via the internet and fucking around with design and technology over these years. But so I was just looking at, cross comparison it via, I was looking for OCR very, very specifically. And OCR bench karke, there is one test. And over here, as you can see, GPT 5. So this is GPT 5.2. This is Claude 4.5, Gemini 3 Pro, and Quen. All right. And K stands for Kimi, I think. So Kimi K 2.5. So, okay, just remember GPT, OpenAI, Claude, Gemini, Quen. All right. And let's go down here and go to OCR. And over here, you can see Quen has actually a good rate on OCR. All right. Not bad. 87.5 also on OCR bench. 90.4 Gemini 3 Pro has gotten it. The reason I'm not interested in using Gemini 3 Pro or Claude 4.4, 5 Opus or even this is because these are not open source. This is open source, which means I can download this model and run it on my workstation, on my PC, on my laptop, right? And keeping in mind, hold on one second, this is 235 billion parameter model. That's not going to run on my, probably not going to run on my Mac. But the fact that it's open source, might be useful for me. So I'm looking at it as also from a perspective of how much context it can hold and how many files. So I actually went on Quen's website and actually just asked the question like, okay, what's the benchmark on Quen versus other AI, models, and in terms of large number of PDF files, pages, extracted data key, and says, let's say for 200 to 400 pages. So I don't know if it's biased or not, but I don't know if this answer is biased or not, but it seems that Quen 3.6 is one of the top performers. All right. Why? And Quen 3.6 is compared with Quen 3.5. Quen 3.5, 35 billion parameter model. I don't know what this A3B means at the moment, but I'll probably find out and tell you what it is. And they've also compared it versus Claude Opus 4.5 and Gemini 3 Pro. All right. As you can see, similar ranking as Claude 4.5 Opus and Gemini 3, like slightly, cool, right? So Qwen 3.6, it has a 1 million token context window, which means it can support 1 million words. And this comfortably handles 200 to 400 pages PDF because typically 150,000 to 400,000 tokens would be utilized, all right, within per PDF. All right, achieves 93.1 on Ruler, a long text evaluation benchmark with 100% accuracy on 1 million length passkey retrieval. Pretty cool. Awesome. Very nice. RAG optimized arcane built-in. Cool, bro. So any which ways, my point is I have to actually test these things out. I have a bunch of like these big PDFs that I want to like chunk and query, and I have like hundreds of them. So the problem statement here right now for me is on a project I'm currently working on is I have like hundreds of PDFs. Each PDF has 200 to 400 pages, and I want to be able to query all of that, all of the data, and then utilize that as intelligence for for something. I'm not going to tell you what, for something. All right, but yeah, I want to be able to query like a lot of data and then extract like key insights. Do some cool stuff with it. So sounds like a mad scientist idea. Just kidding. But yeah, so architecture, PDF, PyML, Plumber extracts text there. Qwen embedding chunk vectorized for retrieval. Interesting. It's told me something where we can use an embedding model to vectorize our data for it to be later retrieved. I'm learning something new right now. Then we have hybrid retrieval, which is B25. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. What is embedding model and hybrid retrieval? How can I utilize it? Do I have to utilize it? All right, let's ask you another question. Okay, cool. Then we have, it's given me some sort of architecture right now for a use case. It's assuming that I have. I've not even given it my context of what I'm trying to achieve. It just told me, oh, you know what, can use this method, probably like get something out of it. But yeah, anyways, table extraction's pretty strong on Qwen 3.6. That's what Qwen 3.6 is telling me. And full high OpenAI premium pricing. Yeah, I need to make sure like pricing wise we're pretty solid because I need to come up with a cost estimate also. That's part of my job right now, which is to find out what's the most like accurate first, and then second is it has to be cost effective. It can't cost a bomb to do this because this entire thing might need to be rerun a couple of times within a month. So we can't be burning so much of costs in tokens and stuff like that. So I don't know what the fudge it's doing, but it's building something now. I didn't even ask it to build, but I just asked what. Great question. Let me break this down into a clear, actionable concept with implementation guidance. What is an embedding model? Embedding model converts text or images into dense numerical vectors that capture semantic meaning. Don't know what that means. Similar content gets similar vectors. Text. The company reported 2.3 billion in Q4. Embedding model. Vector 0. Okay. So basically, I'm understanding it's mapping certain text to a particular pixel or dot in the dimension. Like it's like, think about this, but like, we are assigning a particular word to a particular vector, and think of all of these small dots as vectors, basically, so that's what I'm assuming. And like, that's how it's like, linked with each other and stuff like that. Anyways, back to this. Why it matters, keyword match only. Revenue is not equal to earning, semantic match. Revenue similar to earnings, similar to income. So basically, with embeddings, let's say if we say the word revenue, it's also going to map the other two similar words and, get stuff much more easy. It's like, hey, this word is related to this word and that word is related to that word. That's basically what embeddings help with. Exact phrase required. Understand intent and paraphrasing. Fails on synonymous jargon, multilingual documents, handle domain language variations. Quent embedding options model. Quentry embedding 8 billion text only PDFs, 4096 dimensions, sort of format. Okay. What is hybrid retrieval? The problem is solved. No single retrieval method is perfect. Keyword search B2M exact ID code but misses semantic meaning. Semantic search great for meaning but can miss precise technical terms. Hybrid retrieval is equal to best of both worlds. User query. What were the Q4 financial results? B25 keyword search finds Q4 financial results. Semantic embedding. Oh yes, it allows you to chat and find stuff out probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have the time to go through it right now. It's freaking 3 a.m. right now. Anyways, how to use these quick start with Quen agent, build and drag. I don't know. I don't learn this right now. Why am I doing this? Why am I making this video? I have no idea. Anyways, Cloud. Does Quen have an API that I could call? Yeah, they do have an API, obviously. No shit. 1 million context length. Mule router is also there. Wow, this looks so much like FAL. Anyways, get your API key and start using Quen 3 immediately. Experience state-of-the-art reasoning and coding capabilities with zero setup. Okay. Why does this website look like a ripoff of FAL.io? For you guys who do not know what FAL is like marketplace for AI models, specifically image generation and video generation. Like literally, this looks so similar, right? I mean, let me show you their homepage. Or it just puts me to the. Anyways, but yeah, looks very much like FAL. Okay, back to this. They have Grok 3.5, Fan 2.5. And then we compare Nanopana. Okay. What the fuck? I'm so confused, bro. What am I doing? And 3 max. I think I have some credits on FAL. I have $8 on FAL. What if I used FAL? Do you have like freaking like text? FAL sandbox. I think it's only yeah, it's only like creative stuff, like image, videos, audio. They have 3D, text to 3D. Which models are we using? We have Hunyan, multiple Hunyans. Video, text to video. Which models do we have? ByteDance, VO3, LTX. Okay, Grok, Pixverse, LTX, Kandinsky 5. I'm so sorry. We've like freaking deviated from our mission right now. Everything is so interesting. Flashback. All right, cool. I think for me right now, the most viable thing for me to test stuff on is like OpenRouter, and I'm gonna use OpenRouter to compare models with. So I'm going to put chat. I am going to add a model. Let's call Quen 3.6 plus. Let's go Cloud Opus 5.6. Let's get a Gamma. Oh, there are free ones also. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, let's use free stuff. Give me free. This is free. Lyra 3 Pro View, Nemotron, Minimax, Silverflow, Trinity, LFM, Flux. All right. I wanted one more model to try. I know it's paid. Let's use OpenAI's GPT 5 from GPT 5.4 Pro. 5.4. 1 million token context window. ठीक है. Oh, web search. No, you can't use web search on this. This is purely for offline. Let me try to get the document that I want. Why can't I? Can you extract the following from this document? Slash annual annual report. I think I'll have to end the video here because this is like some proprietary stuff. I can't show you guys on video, but maybe in the future. But yeah, just for you to understand, this is Ollama. Here you can like check out different models. You can have them down. You can download this locally and inference with it. Can I show you how to do that? Ollama. Yep. I can. Ollama running. Ah, there you go. What happened? I can't show you how it looks like. Oh, there you go. We have thinking, we have GPT. Okay, do you have Quen by any chance? Yeah, we have Quen. They have Quen VL 235B. Don't use the internet. We will try to add the same thing from here. But yeah, basically here's where you can select your model. I have stuff download. You can download it also. So you can just click on the download thing over here. I already have the Gemma 3 1 billion parameter model locally, which I can use like locally on my hard drive on my MacBook right now. So yeah, you can like just do that. I also have something called Lava 7 billion parameter model. It's all right. This is like done last year just to test things out. But yeah, you can like just find models here, dude. Like I found Quen. You can probably find Kimi. Did they have Kimi? They don't have Kimi. They have DeepSeek. One's on the cloud. They only have one on the cloud. There are more models available. I think this app that I have downloaded has less models available. So I think if you want the latest ones, you go on the website and you find them. You should be able to get that. And they have embedding models as well. They don't have embedding models. Nice. Why would they even put it there? Okay, they have embedding models. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so embedding is there. Cool. That's all for today. Bye.